Greetings, everyone. I have to apologize in advance for the noise. Of course, you know it's the 4th of July, and we have a full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I just wanted to, come on and read a little bit tonight, give some guidance and clarity on what we're experiencing in our lives. And I also pulled a card from our energy deck to clarify the energy. And Door to the Spirit came out, which I love. This card is so beautiful. And then also I pulled a card from our Wisdom Oracle, Message in a Bottle, number 15. So I'm going to read first the full moon in Capricorn from the Moonology deck. And then I'm going to move to Door to the Spirit and then Message in a Bottle, okay? So let me prop this card because this light is kind of shining. Okay. So, oh boy, it's a lot of noise. So I'm going to try to speak up a little bit. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. The attunement to this moon is release control and trust the universe. I don't know how many times we've been told that this year, right? And I love the picture of the goat, but also he has fins. So it's like, you know how bullheaded goats can be, right? They're very, strong-headed or strong-willed. But then they also have to learn how to maneuver tough situations like they're floating, you know what I'm saying, with ease. So I think that's very interesting. This is called a buck moon as well, which is really interesting. So some of the additional meanings for this card is a professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed, which is sign of a goat. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. And it's time to stop fearing the worst, which is another message to tell you to trust the universe, right? Like let go of control and just let the universe do its work. Everything will happen in divine time, just the way it's supposed to. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much-needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation. And this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. And God knows we have had all the time in the world to make plans and really, figure out what we want to do ultimately with our lives. So I think this is a great full moon for us. It's also a lunar eclipse, which is the third eclipse that we have this year, like back-to-back-to-back eclipses. And I know that, most people say the full moon is about making adjustments, letting something go, or at least acknowledging something. And then eclipses are about slowing down and going back and reviewing things, reviewing details, so that when we come out of those eclipses, we can move forward with more energy and robust, right? So, but this is like the last of the eclipses as far as I know, and it's lunar, So I think that this is a perfect time to, tread water lightly. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Go back. Don't be so bullheaded or goat-headed about our decisions that we make. So next we're going to move to our energy card, number 32, Door to the Spirit. And I've seen this card before. It's come out before. It's very beautiful artwork here. Gosh, look at all those orbs of light. and the dove. And we've been having a lot of light energy, 5D light energy coming to our planetary atmosphere. Our consciousnesses are really, being shook and awakened right now. So this is just a perfect card for this evening. This is the Energy Oracles. So let's read and we'll see what it has to say. Spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. This door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential for the changes that happen here, reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. So that's the upright reading. I like to read both the upright and the reversed. 3 + 2 = 5. Yes, okay. So this is the reversed. When this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing and you can't maintain the peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you can let go of the drama, distractions, or intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. So relax and let go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and you'll find that many new doors will open as a result. The affirmation for this card is, I relax and connect with my spirit's wisdom and power. I live in the peace that my spirit brings and know that the world of spirit supports me. Whoa, now this is so profound and very interesting because I had a really interesting talk with one of my sister friends this past week who has a little anxiety and paranoia about, the pandemic and just things that are happening in the world. And she said she kind of reconnected with the source of, some people who taught her how to meditate and just bring peace into her life and pouring libations and things. And as soon as she started doing it, she just feels so much better. She feels a release of all the anxiety and, energy that would bring her into a place of paranoia. So I really think that, when we do relax and let go and meditate on our soul selves, our higher selves, and we connect with our heart center, we're able to control what's going on the outside, not only what's going on the inside, but draw in the energy of things that we really want to be around us on the outside of ourselves as well. So this card is just so appropriate for right now, especially when we reach the end of that tough cycle, right? So the door to the spirit is wide open for us when we reach the end of that tough cycle. So I really enjoyed reading that card. Thought it brought a lot of clarity to that. So next we're going to read the Wisdom Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I love this because it has the Libra scales and I am a Libra. So this one has it looks like what is a stork or something, and it's got some cute little starfish in there, and it's got a telephone, looks like what's a telephone or something in the bottle, and the bird is holding a telescope, it looks like. So this is very interesting. Let's read and see what it's talking about. Number 15. Essential meanings of this card is communication, a sign, a Cledon, or Cledon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. And let me just say this. Speaking your truth has been, exercising that throat chakra. Boy, oh boy, that has been very big these last few months. Not only connecting with your heart center, your heart chakra, which is right below your throat chakra, but exercising that ability to speak your truth with the Black Lives Matter, with people being masked and becoming unmasked during this pandemic, just having that ability to speak your truth has been a very big thing. So I think that message in a bottle is like, it's ironic, it's like allegoric to being masked. Like you have a message within inside yourself. You have things that you want to say, but you're being bottled up because of the mask. You know what I'm saying? And this message in the bottle, I think, is telling us to uncork it and say what you need to say. Speak your truth. The Oracle's message: Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by. That is so wild, because today I was having some thoughts, just about being abundant, being love, being light, being creation itself, and just about letting go of any angst about some of the things that I've been facing recently, financially and physically. And a red cardinal flew right past my car window while I was driving down the street. And I said, oh, my ancestors, my spirit guides, they are with me. They know. And in that moment, I knew that they were telling me to let go and trust the universe. Trust that you are light. You are love. You are abundant. And you are creation. And everything is going to be okay. And from that point, like, my day just lightened up, because I've been feeling a lot of pressure, headaches, from this light energy that's been pouring into our universe these last 7 days. Like 3 out of the last 7 days, we've had significant light pouring into our universe. If you check the Schumann resonance, you'll see it there. And it makes you, it triggers, it makes you have pressure sometimes. So I've been drinking a lot of cold water, taking my little baths, meditating, just really trying to bring in more light so that I can have an ease in the pressure on my brain and my head, just trying to do things that are fun with my family and really just, get into life so that, those pressures won't rock my world so much. You know what I'm saying? So, let me continue. So they may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. That's another thing too. What did I play today? I played Prince, because as soon as that bird flew by, the red cardinal, then all of a sudden I just started, the word time just kept going through my mind, but it was in the form of a song by Prince. That song by Prince about time. So I posted it to Facebook, and then I posted, and then I listened to this song called Summertime. So it was like, I don't know, those songs just came to my mind. Time by Prince, and then Summertime. So, and it all was about time. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know, it just felt like it was a message from spirit, from the universe, telling me, everything happens in time. We can't control everything. We really have to learn how to trust the universe, So I think that's huge, a huge message for me and a huge message for the collective right now, to trust in the universe. We don't have to fight so hard anymore. Light has already won. You know what I'm saying? All we have to do is speak our truth in a way that is loving and nurturing and kind. So I just love that. I love this whole reading. This is great. So I'm going to read that sentence one more time. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that when you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. Yes! Ah! I knew that. I knew that. So the relationship message, this is about the wisdom oracle. So, they're going to give you relationship, prosperity, and protection as well. So the relationship message is you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. Sign of the times. Mess with your mind. That's Prince again. Oh my gosh, I love it. The prosperity message is, and I don't know what that means, because relationships could be with the opposite sex, the same sex, your children, your grandmother, your mama, your daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I received that. I received that everything is good, right? Prosperity message. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. It's just another message that Spirit hears us, that we don't have to, have anxiety or worry. Spirit hears us and is there to help us. This little light on the card, I'm trying to. So the protection message is, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So that's just confirmation of Door to the Spirit card, where it said trust and the full moon in Capricorn. We have to learn how to trust in the universe. We got to learn how to let go and trust in the universe, so that when the time comes, we can walk through that door to the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that is part of walking through the door to the Spirit, because we learn how to trust the universe. We learn how to, give over our sense of controlling everything and being control freaks, and really trust the universe and really believe in ourselves that we do have the power to create our own reality, to create our lives. A friend questioned, do you think America's really going to do right by us, meaning African American people, black people, African people? And I'm like, why do we keep waiting for people or an entity to do right by us? First, I think we must learn how to do right by our own selves. When we learn how to do right by our own selves, we are in control of our reality. We have to let go of struggle mentality. You know what I'm saying? We have to trust in the universe, trust in ourselves, and know that we have the power. We are light. We are love. We are abundant. And we literally are creation. We have that God spark within us. We have to stop looking at the avatars that we live in and look within ourselves and understand that. So, anyway, I hope everyone has a very safe 4th of July. Have a very safe, holiday. Remember that, so far as a people in general, and then black people, but then as humanity, that, this belongs to us, and it's up to us to maintain our Mother Earth, our Mother Gaia. You know what I'm saying? Independence begins within. It's not on the outside. It's not something that people give you. Freedom is something that you were born with. You know what I'm saying? You have a right to be free in any expression that you choose. that's the whole, I thought that was the whole concept of America, right? So I implore you to take time to do what makes your soul happy. And I thank you so much for joining me this evening for this read. Remember to be happy, be light, be love. Please share, like, subscribe, and feel free to comment to my YouTube channel and also my Facebook page, Nicelia Happy Light Being. And I bid you a very, very wonderful full moon in Capricorn. Namaste.